Felipe, you've had an amazing career from being a writer, a public speaker, an educator. You founded an accelerator. You've worked in government with AB startups. Now you've created Sirius. You were the founder of the first mobile app in Latin America and Brazil. You've had an incredible long career. What has been your inspiration along the way to be, in every single case of what you've done, helping people?
I always felt a passion for technology, but it was not purely bits and bytes. It was really about the power that technology gives us. I used to say that technology gives you superpowers and enhance your senses. So you can see further, you can listen more, you can talk to more people. And that's the beauty of it. And I think it's what inspires me a lot.
Well, the Brazilian innovation ecosystem, startup ecosystem, has evolved incredibly since you first got involved in it 20 plus years ago. What do you think have been the foundational pillars of success for Brazil to date, and where do you see it going?
20 years ago, there was basically no capital available for no investments, especially private investments. And what happened was some programs, some public programs and other programs started to bring in capital. And now, once we had the first examples, more capital came in, and we had some lucks in terms of macroeconomics and politics to bring in more investments and capital to the country. But I would say it's always about having the right talent combined with capital and the market. Brazil is a big market that
and
most
rapidly growing.
Exactly. And most people don't know we're like the 8th largest economy in the world.
And it's greenfield in so many ways. So many new technologies have yet to be adopted here. So you have that combination of growth of the economy overall, but also the adoption of new technologies exploding.
Exactly. And this greenfield is perfect for entrepreneurs because we're also a different culture. So it's not really adapting to technologies that exist elsewhere. You have to
adapt and create. Your latest venture, Sirius, is taking some of your history as an educator and building incubators and accelerators, along with your government roles with AB startups, and you've combined this into a really interesting and much needed educational platform and neo-university. What was your inspiration in creating Sirius?
So once you hear the same complaints all the time about talent and the lack of talent, in one hand, we do have excellent talent in Brazil, but this talent pool is not as big as the needs of the ecosystem. And I would say that was the main inspiration, the problem actually. In a way, most of my ventures were related to education as well, especially the accelerator was really about educating new entrepreneurs and teaching them how to use tools to scale faster. And I think that we need a new way of education that is closer to the market, that is quicker, that brings more meaning to the education itself. If you go to college nowadays, I see students complaining about lots of things that they need to learn. And those,
there's a question of utility and rapid obsolescence. The workforce and workplace is transitioning so rapidly. And one of the things I thought was really exciting about Sirius is the Luna platform. What is that about?
So Luna is an AI platform. We're able to train Luna with our curriculum of programming and data analysts. That's the main courses that we have right now. And then it knows basically how to code in Python. It knows how to write a resume. It knows a lot about the careers in these areas, and it can teach you and help you in many ways around those topics. And our main challenges now is to keep her learning more and more and add new courses.
One of the things you talk about that I think is really powerful and so critically needed with respect to Sirius's role in the ecosystem is accessibility for everyone, affordability, accessibility. But there are still lots of challenges with even just connectivity across Brazil and of course across Latin America and in many countries around the world. What do you think needs to happen at the government level to get across the chasm of connectivity and accessibility for things like Sirius?
we're still having lots of issues with connectivity in a country like Brazil that is so big and widespread. We have, I like to say that I have lots of Brazils. So you have Rio or São Paulo with high-speed internet, but there are lots of rural areas with no internet or whatsoever, or with very, very low quality connectivity that would make it possible for people to learn properly. And that's really something that needs to be changed. I think that 5G connectivity and some other new technologies are coming to make it better.